And then he mentions science as something he doesn't want to believe is just another story. We've got to have a foundation, an anchor somewhere. Can't we keep science? And Harari says, well, no, science is not just another story. We need to differentiate two types of power in history. You have the power over objective reality, like to build bridges or to cure diseases or to build an atom bomb. And then you have the power over humans and over their feelings, their imagination, and you can make them believe something. Harari is signaling here that he sees the entire spectrum of reality through the lens of power rather than truth. Even his objective realm of science, he sees power over truth. Also revealing is the importance that he places on power over the human will via feelings and imagination. In 2018, Harari wrote, "Truth and power can travel together only so far. Sooner or later, they go their separate ways. If you want power, at some point, you have to spread fictions." You hear that? That's the way these people think. And that's what they have done. For power, they spread fictions. If you want to know the truth about the world at some point, you have to renounce power. Oh. He is a very dangerous person because he really does understand this, right? At some point, you have to reject power and these other things. You have to get over your love of money, your love of power, if you want to pursue truth. There's going to be one thing only, that is going to be preeminent. A man cannot serve two masters, said Christ. You'll have to admit things, for example, about the sources of your own power. That will anger allies, it will dishearten followers, or it might undermine social harmony. As a species, humans prefer power to truth. We spend far more time and effort in trying to control the world than trying to understand it. And even when we try to understand it, we usually do so in the hope that understanding the world will make it easier to control it. Therefore, if you dream a society in which truth reigns supreme and myths are ignored, you have little to expect from Homo sapiens. Better try your luck with chimps. This guy is contemptuous of all human beings. He is essentially a satanic mouthpiece, and I mean that literally. I think that Satan is really speaking through him. When you look at this and it is true when he says that people want to try to control others. They don't care much about self-control, do they? Certainly not today. And if you want to try to understand things, perhaps before you try to understand the world or before you try to understand and manipulate other people as he's trying to do, maybe you should take a close look at yourself. I wonder if he's ever done any introspection or if he's just sold his soul to the devil.